and gentlemen. Today you're invited to talk with me about gay marriage and for me to give you facts and information about why it should be legal. Today, gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender people cannot get legally married in every state of the United States. There's only 8 states as of today that you can get married in. And marriage is so important to everyone, especially people who don't have it. You want it even more because there are things in life that being married helps you have, helps you protect you. In 2010, the United States did a census, and for the first time they included a way to do a census on gay people. And in this chart, if you want time to look at after the speech, you'll see that there are thousands of couples all over the United States that might not be in the state where you can get married. So that leaves them unprotected if something would happen to their loved one or their children. Why marriage? Well, marriage is very important because it's one of the few times people make public promises of love and responsibility for each other and ask our friends and family to hold us accountable. Gay and straight people may be a little different, but we all have the same values in common. We all love our family. We all want to be able to protect our family. And we all have future dreams for our family. And being married it helps to have those things in the future. And a lot of people will say that, well, if you're gay, why don't you just get a civil union or get a domestic partnership? But they don't realize that with those things, it's not even halfway equal to what getting married is. You don't get visitation in a hospital. You don't get to say something, a death happens. You have no say in what happens with the family or money or finances. You're just really left out of the picture as if you're just a friend off the street. And then a lot of people will talk about, well, marriage is a religious thing, and it may be for some people, but a religious community or a religious establishment does not have to perform marriages. The marriages that gay people are fighting for today are for a civil marriage, which anyone can get. You don't have to be a certain religion, a certain race, anything of that sort. And there will be no obligation for any religious institute to marry someone that goes against their values or they feel is different from what they believe in. And on a different aspect, if marriage was open for everyone, including gay people, it would help our economy so much. Ending the exclusion of same-sex couples from marriage will save taxpayers money while boosting the economy. Federal recognition of freedom to marry will result in $1 billion of yearly savings for the federal government. $1 billion. When so much pressure is on, we're in debt, the country's in debt, here's a way to help. Might not be huge like $1 trillion, but it would definitely help. And then on top of that, you start having weddings, and next thing you know, you could have an estimated about $9.5 billion in money that's going to everybody. That just opens up more jobs, creates a better economy. But instead, right now, with not having the freedom to marry, the things that same-sex couples would have to go through, and over their lifetime, they could spend up to $500,000 just trying to protect themselves and trying to get all sorts of legal fees, going to court, everything that people who are married now take for granted, that they don't realize all these little fees adds up over a lifetime. And what it all comes down to is that we all have people that we love. We all have family that we love, and we want to protect them, and we want them to be safe, and we want them to be happy just like anybody else. And the other point I have is that gay marriage is, not gay marriage, but gay people in general, they're not going away. Gay people have been here forever. And as long as there will be gay people, there will be a fight for equality. Because there's just no way that anyone's going to sit there and just say, I should be treated like a second-class citizen or treated less than anyone else. Everyone wants to be treated equally, no matter what group, race, religion, whatever. Everybody wants to be treated equally. Is there any questions?
Other than politics, would you say religion is your biggest roadblock?
I think so, to a certain degree, because from the things that I've seen with religion, a lot of times they put a lot of money into people who can make things change. I mean, I've seen documentary about the Prop 8, and the Mormon Church put so much money into it, so much money, and they spread lies. They say things that aren't true, like, oh, your kids are going to have to be taught that gay is okay. Well, just like they taught that black people are okay, doesn't mean that you're still going to go home and tell your kids, you know, you have to like black people. You know, it's just setting a standard of acceptance, and they don't want that. I believe that they want to be able to tell their kids that this is wrong, and that's fine, but they want the teachers to be on their same side. And I think that's wrong. You know, you have teachers that they have to teach what's the law or what's, you know, according to their curriculum. And it's not taking one side. It's just what things are. And I don't think they want that, because they want to keep, I feel they want to keep gay people in a box, you know. That's just my opinion, though. Any other questions?
So if you are gay and you aren't allowed to be married, but you're a partner with somebody, and that partner gets sick and with cancer or a terminal illness, and they're in the hospital, if your partner's family was against your relationship, then they could keep you from coming in there and saying,
right, exactly.
You know, no, I know this is what she wanted.
Exactly. Yeah, that's another big reason why, you know, they have domestic partnership in civil unions, but that doesn't give them that right to be there for their significant other.